It's gotta be perfect. Money walked in, it bitch with sticks, they nervous. They said that boy lay up, he walking, going trunk.
I don't know what I was doing, bro. I don't know. Today we have 2016 rap lore. I feel like this is probably going to be a very, very generational trip down memory lane. But without further ado, let's get to the video.
Disclaimer, this is more than likely going to get copyrighted, so if anything is muted, anything feels cut out, it's because it probably is. Last video, in holiday spirit, I asked y'all, what are you thankful for? And bro said the Pacers' downfall.
Jesus.
Holy meat ride. Probably what I'm least thankful for at the moment. Anyway, next question.
I pray for every team's downfall.
You know,
except for
2016 was a magical year for all things. Damn near feels like we achieved world peace as people. It's like everyone collectively has the same nostalgic feeling when looking back at it. And looking at the calendar right now, nigga, we're about to be 10 years from the shit. 10 years! Can't believe we're already wrapping up 2025. Speaking of, what's y'all Spotify raps looking like? You know what I'm saying? Y'all was listening to BS or what? Well, we gonna find out. Drop your Spotify rap playlist on creatorscatalog.com for all the glory. Who had the best taste of 2025? We gonna see. But anyway, man, I genuinely cannot believe a decade from some of the greatest moments that helped shape the way we view music today. And so today felt like the perfect day to dust off the old time machine and look back at some rap lore. Some 2016 rap lore.
Almost.
It's been 3 years since Kanye West dropped Yeezus, and he's looking to continue his historic run. Every album he's dropped since going from producer to rapper has been a critically acclaimed banger. #1 album after #1 album.
I'm not a Kanye type of guy. I'm not really too hip with him, to be honest. I just know a couple songs.
Unpredictable as hell. Over the years, we've seen all sides of Kanye. Whether it's right, wrong, you love it, you hate it, I don't think he gives a fuck. And so in 2016, in anticipation of this new album, we start getting news on it in classic Kanye fashion. Nigga starts tweeting up a book. No one knows what the album's gonna be called because the nigga changed the name about 4 times. From So Help Me God to Swish to Waves, which him and Wiz Khalifa beefed about, which led him to change the name again to The Life of Pablo, hyping it up as the greatest album of all time. And in an effort to send the hype through the roof, he rents out the roof of Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, and uses one of the biggest stages in America as not only a listening party but also a fashion event. 20,000 people in attendance and over 20 million other people tuned in to the stream, making this one of the largest live stream music premieres of all time. All of the biggest artists in the game in attendance. Kid Cudi, Travis, Young Thug, Pusha T, nigga even had Yachty on the stage. But as a fashion model for Yeezy,
all people Yachty.
The boundaries of what a creative can be, and now ready to show the entire world his creativity through a fucking laptop.
Hey!
Kanye made a song about.
Nigga, this song was Father Stretch My Hands. Oh my god, that shit was generational. Like, it was used for everything. Memes, shit, fucking intros, all type of shit. But that song was like that, bro. And then he turned crazy.
Kanye, call him Mr. Old Kanye. Man, that be so Kanye.
And yeah, bro, this shit breaks the fucking internet. Later that week, Kanye drops the album on Tidal. Yeah, I haven't heard of the app either, but it skyrocketed to #1 when he did. 250 million streams in the first 10 days, and the project wasn't even done. We're still actively making changes. And so it wasn't until 3 months after we got the official release on all platforms, and the album is fully living up to the hype, grabbing everybody's attention with the publicity, the music, the art, the naked celebrity music video. And just when you think it can't get any crazier, the same week Kanye announces the same Pablo tour. Niggas is losing they marbles. The shows are crazy, legendary. Everybody waiting for Ye to come to their city. Looks like bro is somehow reaching another peak. He's going insane. And then, well,
he actually goes insane.
That Kanye West is waking up in a Los Angeles hospital where he's now under observation, reportedly for exhaustion and stress.
In his last performance before being hospitalized, Kanye West appearing agitated, pacing back and forth on a floating stage over a concert crowd in Sacramento, ranting about politics.
Oh yeah, I'm on my
And yeah, that was pretty much the end of that tour. After going on a 17-minute rant about the industry, calling out the media, calling out Jay-Z, calling out Beyonce, all types of shit, Kanye's team cancels the tour and sends him to the hospital. And, you know, that's a whole fishy situation in itself. They got some weird Hollywood shit going on, putting him on meds. He comes out a little different. It's just odd. And so Kanye's behavior, of course, becomes the talk of the town, a focus of discussion, and leads to rappers coming out and talking about it. Most notably though, J. Cole with False Prophet.
Life is a balance. You lose your grip, you can slip into an abyss.
I may get copyrighted. This video might get taken down just because of all the copyright.
Absolute banger on pretty much the disillusion of artists, specifically Kanye West, putting the spotlight on flaws from people we consider to be idols. Just ahead of dropping my personal favorite album of this year, For Your Eyes Only.
My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
This album,
I'm not too hip about J. Cole either. Not gonna lie.
13 years old, one of the most underrated projects ever. 44 minutes of beauty, which would be the start of J. Cole's home.
All I know is the album that he dropped in 2014. What was it called? Forest Hill Drive. That's it. Oh, and KOD. That's it. That's the only two albums I know from J. Cole off the Domski.
Nigga looking era. This being his first drop since 2014, Forest Hills Drive. You know what I'm saying? Putting on for mainstream rap, which in itself was starting to grow to levels we had never seen. For the first time, hip-hop was competing with rock and pop. We start getting bangers after bangers with the mainstream dominating the era.
I get those goosebumps every time.
Yeah.
I need the Heimlich.
A consistent Travis Scott drops Birds in the Trap. It's
I know about Travis.
One of the top artists in the genre, being on some of the biggest songs in the year, and Pick Up the Phone and Goosebumps most notably though. Put that pussy on a pedestal. Along with that, Kendrick also gifts us with Untitled, Unmasked, and by gifts, I mean throwing us his scraps. The album is literally just a bunch of untitled, unused Pimp a Butterfly sessions, and it still doesn't matter. It goes #1 like it's the real thing. And then Future, after having a historic 2015, dropping 4 classics, he comes back and
Future. Where do I start? Where do I begin? It all began when I was born. Okay, now I'm just playing. But I'm not gonna lie. My sister put me on the Future. Out of all people, my sister that is 10 years older than me put me on the Future in like 2014, 2015-ish. So I know Future always in my top 5 every year. Every year when the rap come out, he's top 5. He's #1 or 2, either one. Because I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna talk about it too. We're gonna see.
And Purple Rain and Evil. The fans had a whole buffet in the 2010. And then this year he dropped damn near my favorite song he ever made. The one that used this beat, nigga, yes. News or something.
Bright light shining, our brain on the bandit. With the Cadillac, pound ramp, no panties.
Old school shit, 55 grand, they got those all up, cause you know I get that. Can't forget Young Thug put on a dress and dropped Jeffrey. Double R, no, I knew me a band.
I wasn't hit with Young Thug back in 2016, but he was alright.
Like it's heavy, I don't want your hoe and I don't want her celly.
I wasn't really rocking when he was on that weird shit. My nigga rapping and shit.
Along with Slime Season 3, I'm Up, and True Colors, Young Thug has a big year in 2016. Slime Season 3 being the best project, at least to me. And yeah, just continuing his way.
That was Skinny Thug. Now we got Fat Thug.
The last 2 mainstream artists to probably have the biggest 2016 would have to be Drake, of course, and then Chance the Rapper. I ain't gonna lie. The year he met Kanye West and was never gonna fail. The Chance the Rapper hype was at a crazy high, dropping Coloring Book and getting a Grammy for it. Honestly, one of the best stories of the year. And
cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama said I stank. That's the only thing. That's all I know in the song that just played.
In 2016, you saw Drake starting to take over the mainstream with the drop of his album View. The mix of pop and rap was both beautiful and polarizing, bro. He had the whole world watching. One Dance, Western Road Flows, Control, Pop Style, Fire and Desire, and of course, Hotline Bling.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
I don't think there was a place in the world you could go without hearing this. The album sells 1 million units in the first week.
Bro, that's all you heard on the radio for like
#1 for like a quarter of the year. So the titans of the rap industry were solidified. But with the genre growing faster than it ever had, it opened up a lot of doors for who is up next. By this point in time, the influence of all the artists I mentioned before.
He didn't talk about it. He didn't talk about the album. What a time to be alive. nigga. I may sound like a 30-year-old with a fucking 4-year-old. But what a time to be alive. That was goated. You got Jumpman, Diamonds Dancing, what was it called? 6 Rings? Cause I got some really big dreams. I don't know. I forgot what the song was. God damn it. I ain't listened to that album in a bop fully through. But What a Time to Be Alive, that was probably top 3 greatest albums of 2016. No cap.
And some officially hit Who Is Up and Coming. And so
I'm gone, no cap.
New wave of music.
No cap, I'm gone.
On 808s and Heartbreak, Barter 6, Harder 3, DS2, Man on the Moon, Finally Rich. They are all heading to the stew and giving birth to a brand new sound, a brand new evolution of music. One that had the younger generation going cool. Cause we didn't have to pay, we didn't have to wait for shit. It was all on SoundCloud.
Yep.
The SoundCloud era.
SoundCloud
of doom. 2018, this was easily the best place for new music. Streams were seeing numbers we had never seen on the internet before. And I mean, there had been artists to blow up from SoundCloud. They went from a couple to like an era of niggas. In 3 years, they went from 15 million users to 150 million users. You might be wondering, what was the appeal? Why did niggas like SoundCloud so much? Well, I got 5 words for you. We were young and dumb as shit. I feel like it was just so carefree and different. Saying just like anything new, had a whole new look.
I wouldn't say young and dumb. It was just, we just felt really the younger generation was just probably like my generation and just a little bit younger and a little bit above. But I wouldn't say it was young and dumb. It was just more so we just found a new wave, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it should make sense. I don't know. It was just a new feeling. It was just a younger and new feeling. Wasn't nobody trying to listen to no. Even though I love Future, but wasn't nobody trying to listen to no Future, Drake, mainstream people all day, every day. You gotta find some people that's like a little low. So you know what I'm saying? You be a fan to watch them. Go from the bottom to the top. Like how with Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, X Juice, Ski. Y'all might not even know Smoke Perk. Then you got Lil Pump, Famous Dex. People like that.
Something about the way these guys were moving and making music. Color dress and face tats everywhere. Honestly, if you had this shit, you were probably guaranteed a deal. Which labels started throwing out like frisbees once they saw the pull of these artists. And once the industry started backing them, man, the whole
Smoke Perk right there.
Songs became anthems. Pull of these artists. And once the industry started backing them,
there goes Smoke Perk right there. Even though it's kind of blurry, but there goes Smoke Perk right there. That's all you seen was Lil Pump, Smoke Perk.
Man, the whole world was in tune. Songs became anthems. Underground artists started becoming overground artists. But what would really end up pushing this shit to the next level?
I shit on 720p.
XXL and their yearly freshman class selection every year, choosing 10 emerging rappers.
Legendary.
Freestyle, cypher, basically letting the entire world know who the fuck is up and coming. Already giving spotlights to some of the biggest names in the game. J. Cole, Kendrick, Future, Dirk, Chance, Meek Mill. It's a ton of niggas, bro. You know what the fuck XXL? But in 2016, we saw what is now known as the most iconic freshman class of all time.
When I say I keep the poker,
I don't even say iconic. The greatest at XXL freshman class, cypher, whatever you want. That shit was the best. It's still nothing could top that to this day.
I ain't talking about no beans, Project Baby.
Davies, Anderson .Paak, Lil Dicky, Designer, G Herbo, Denzel Curry, Kodak Black, 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, and Lil Uzi Vert.
First of all,
could not have picked a better.
First of all, I forgot G Herbo was even on this list because the Kodak. The Kodak, Uzi, 21 was Yachty. I think Yachty was on there. The Denzel. Yeah, I think it was 5 of them, right? Somebody else was on there. Was it Anderson .Paak, Lil Dicky? Nah. Whoever was on there, that cypher was so iconic. I forgot about her was even on that bitch. And who else? Davey. I forgot Davey was on that bitch too. I forgot about that. Everybody, I forgot about that shit. Only one I cared about was the Uzi one.
First cipher we had Designer, Anderson .Paak, and Lil Dick. Probably the most unrelated group you could have came up with, but at the same time,
that, I don't
made
know.
sense.
I be riding around town in the coupe, got the drop top hanging like I'm Snoop. Hey, you be frontin' like you want it, you can get it. Got me young boys hanging off the roof.
It's like I hopped on the stage. I hopped off the stage and got right on the plane.
New crib doesn't got a driveway, still pulling out when I'm fucking by the fireplace. Bitch that I'm with used to fuck around with Gosling. I don't like to think about it, shit is so exhausting.
Imagine getting beat by Lil Dicky. Pun intended. And then in the second cipher we had one of my favorite ciphers ever, Dave East and G Herbo.
I didn't even know that was even a thing.
Probably my favorite.
If you a man, know that men stand up. Like my mother's mom fell, I had to pick grams up. Sports, drugs, and entertainment made me hit cam up. I'm in Bermuda with a cougar, getting my tan up. Honda, dropped out of school, ain't take no finals, I was smoking urban. Hopped out the bed with Foden freaking, that's that nigga Herbin. Catch me at home, room, sleeping, I was off the serving. I kept a pocket full of faces, they knew I was swerving.
Okay.
On the curbing, pressing me, start making accusations of my character. That's why I carry so much money, nigga. This to America, diamonds shining, chains trying to add my fucking carats up, nigga. And then lastly, of course, the most iconic of them all, Denzel Curry, 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, and Kodak Black. Shit got over 200 million views, which is actually just insane.
Yeah, appreciate it, Brody.
Cypher XXL has ever had, but at the same time, it's the best Cypher XXL ever had. And yeah, these were the representatives
I'm about to say,
of what was
what?
going on in 2016. All of their music carrying the culture of this era. From Uzi, we got 2 10 out of 10 drops, and Lil Uzi versus the World and the Perfect Love tape. 21 Savage drops 3 tape, most notably Savage Mode with Metro Boom. We get Lil Boat by Yachty, which a lot of niggas like. I Am Not a lot of niggas. And then you had a bunch of other artists in the same group dropping. The chokehold was strong. It was impossible not to notice. And so started spreading to wider demographic. Wider as in WIDER, but the other one too. And so with this, it didn't take a lot of time until the old you started seeing it.
But as I've seen with all you little young motherfuckers that think you nice, y'all get to like 27, 28, and y'all niggas get to struggling, and y'all be trying to come back.
You are the poster child for whack rappers.
I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
Yeah, it was getting to a point where them old Annie just hating for no reason. Like it wasn't like they came out just like, bro, fuck them old niggas, bro. Fuck them old niggas, bro. Man, they lame as hell, man. None of them said that. It's just y'all just came out just like they don't sound like us. They don't sound like the old 90s rap us or the trap, the 2010 traps music, or like Drake or Kendrick like that. We should go hate. Fuck it. That's basically what it was. It was different, so they just hate on it. Same way goddamn R&B artists back in the 70s, 80s when rap came out, and it was like, man, fuck rap, bro. This shit ain't real music, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying, it just gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna get to a point where I'm like, man, fuck these lame ass niggas, bro. Man, he young ass nigga, he trash. Should I be saying this shit now?
Yeah. Like, bro, you hear this shit?
Like, any nigga that listen to Chucky, bro.
Face out, man down on they side. Now we got the Jake's out. I got a chop, bro. Got a chop, catch nigga ball out. Put a hole up in the tank top. 392 Hill camera. How you wanna do it? Funny.
You deserve to get sniped. Where the fuck you staying at? I don't care what nobody talking about. Take a solo Illuminati reference as you want.
Listen, if I see a nigga wearing some Wild 'N Out Jordans, I'ma snipe your ass right where you standing.
Time high. And so we basically entered a war between the old heads and the young niggas. But if we're keeping it 1,000, it's really just the old heads hating. Couldn't stand, or I guess understand, that rap was going into a genre that included subgenres. So everything outside of their realm of thinking they wanted evaporated immediately. Yep. And it's like, bro, who are they really mad at if niggas are listening to it? It's like telling a chef to stop making food that you don't like and you won't eat, but it's not even getting served to you. Yet, this was still a huge topic of discussion. Officially labeling this new generation of rappers as mumble rappers. It was a sin to like a nigga like Jay-Z and Lil Uzi at the same time. And this created probably the biggest division we've ever seen in the rap community. Remember how I said J. Cole dissed Kanye? Shit, he dissed these niggas too.
I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers. Lil whatever, just another short bus rapper.
Hey, but The shit fire though, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, regardless, everybody listening didn't really care. Like, nigga, you gotta think 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, boom bap, this, that is just not getting played over money longer on a bus ride to school. And so this new generation, new era completely took over. It wasn't long until you started seeing collabs between the mainstream and these so-called SoundCloud rappers. The internet was completely changing the way.
It was either you hop on a bus or you just get left in the dust. Cause you didn't see Future. Every like new era Future is somewhere in that bit. Literally, you got him having songs with Yeet. Obviously he got songs with Cardi, Lil Boat. Crazy, I call that nigga Lil Boat, not Yachty. Shit. Next thing you know, this nigga have a song with motherfucking 9 bitches or some shit.
We view music.
You just gotta hop on that bitch. Say Drake do the same thing.
So cultivated. Like, you know how many niggas completely blew up off of one song in this era? That's really all it took, bro. You just needed one. And if that bitch went viral, that bitch went viral. Which brought a lot of one-hit wonders, but a lot of starts to some careers too. And I mean,
Post Malone.
It was chill, nigga. We all fuck with it. Saying
Post Malone hopped on the black wave and just
a
dipped.
Really big sense of freedom.
Sway
became the starting blocks for what we got going on today. Inspiration comes in all shapes, forms, sizes. As long as you don't let no regular ass human tell you what you're capable of, decide your worth, you'll become an inspiration to everyone else who deep down feels the same way. So go do what the fuck you want to do. Go take chances. Fun did not only exist in 2016, believe it or not. You just gotta be willing to find your version of it. We're all creators. So head to creatorscatalog.com and show the world your work. Everybody sharing their art, music, starting community chats. Like, y'all actually don't know how much this warms my heart, bro. Like, come on. I don't even know what this is, but it looks cool. So if you're a creative of any type, creatorscatalog.com. Share your work, bro. We want to see. Shout out Quan for the beat. Keep dropping heat. I can see the whole world with a draw. Consistency, I cannot stop. It's a long road to the top, never long.
Yo. Fuck all that rapper shit, nigga. I don't give a damn. But yeah, that's the video. Go ahead, head out DB, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like he kind of probably let some shit out, like Lil Pump. That was a big era too. I don't know. Lil Pump was probably more so like 2017. If he went over 2017, that was still generational. 2016, 2017. Once 2018 came around, yeah, it was like you was listening to X or Juice WRLD. And then 2019, I really don't know, to be honest. 2019 was stale, and then 2020 was pretty. Lil Baby was on the rise. 2021, still same thing. 2022. I kind of forgot, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Hip hop rap has been on a stale, straight line. I feel like it's starting to kind of go up, like just a little bump, just only because of like the newer people coming out, like 1 AM, Not Vicious. I mean, Yeet, you know what I'm saying, was pretty good. Well, Yeet's literally my #1 artist, but you know, Yeet. Who else? Just any underground artist, Jace, Summers, all them people. It was like it's on a little hump, but because I mean, mainstream rappers starting to go, and underground rappers starting to go up on the rise. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, that's the video, and I will catch y'all boys later.
I'm with the AP for 200K. They told me the frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off. Ain't no way. I might be alright, but it ain't okay. Niggas got